What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 49 of Buckets of Duckets. I am your host, Chase Myers. Back home in Seattle, Washington. Man, feels good to be back. Every week I talk to my best friend and hilarious comedian, Josh Watts, who is down in Louisiana. Josh, what's up, bro?
Good evening, shitheads. It's your boy, the Count of Transylvania, Josh Watts. This is episode 49. That's 25 more than 24 and one less than 50. And that means you need to smash that like button, bro. Share this fucking video and tell your friend it'll make your dick wet and your pussy hard.
Oh, buddy. I have tried.
Wait.
One of my main.
Counts of
no. You let me get this out. No. One of my. How dare you? I was a fucking sentence in when you start trying. No. One of my main goals in being a YouTube creator is to have never said smash that like button. That is what I am most proud of in my career, is that I've never told somebody to smash the like. I've downloaded a bunch of different graphics and stuff whenever it was my turn editing the show, and I was like, get that fucking smash, get that away from me. I don't want any part of that lingo. That is, look up here, look over here, look.
Smash that like button that's right above my shoulder, you know, the way YouTube does it.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Dude, I fell down that rabbit hole. I've still been studying YouTubers, and I hear the smash that like button. It makes me laugh every time. And when I said it, I saw the rage that immediately it like encompassed your entire soul. And
I didn't like it.
I knew we were on the same page right there, and I was like, he's gonna make me edit that out. The sound. This is gonna be under the theme song for sure.
Yeah, we haven't started the show. The stars actually, it hasn't actually started. So guys on YouTube, subscribe. I'm just gonna ask you to subscribe. I'm not gonna ask you to smash anything. Just subscribe. That's all you gotta do. Comment, tell a friend, the whole thing. Podcast listeners, what's up, man? We get friendly. Another week of being friendly to you, especially my Apple users, okay? Because once again, we have a shit bucket that guaranteed himself a place as a Ducket head, okay?
And honestly, sweet Duckets above.
And honestly, this person has been with us. He's a day one. So
day
really,
one.
He already was a Ducket head, but he didn't want to be even associated with shit buckets. And so he made sure he left a 5-star, left us a nice review on Apple Podcasts. Of course, I'm talking about Grant Fletcher, our good buddy. Grant, we appreciate what you did, man. Thank you for the like.
Grant has a book. Grant Fletcher has a book on Amazon, a trivia book. It's like 1 million trivia questions or 1,000. You should check it out. It's a great book. Grant is very good at trivia and made me feel very stupid on his show.
Yeah, me, you, and Mike actually did the show with him. I believe we might have been. So if you look up It's Trivial on YouTube, he has a channel. I believe we might be the last one. I think we were so good we shut it down. I don't know.
He probably stopped right after that.
I think. I mean, who could you get after you get Buckets of Duckets plus Mike Honore?
Nobody.
I mean, that's the end of the show, baby.
This is the show's butthole after we are done. This is how big it is. Oh, if you're listening, I'm doing. Chase is pointing to the microphone, but I'm aware of it. This time, I'm holding my hands up to represent the giant stretched asshole of the people of that show that we were on, because I am insinuating that the three of us stretched the asshole of that show out, and therefore I'm holding my hands in the form of a very saggy, stretched out asshole.
So go watch that. Go watch that show.
Hey, and listen, I want to listen. All right. Look.
Look. All right. Just, can I talk? Okay.
Look. Okay. You fucks go in there and give us those good reviews. But look, I don't want to see one person write, I'm giving this good review because they keep yelling at me to do it. Because then it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
It doesn't.
You need to specifically say, I'm not doing this because they yelled at me. This is a great podcast. Because I swear to Christ, if I find out that you motherfuckers know,
act like you like it, okay? Do it right.
I swear
do
to
it
God,
right.
We'll stop making it. I could just call
him
on
we're
the
on
phone.
it.
I could just call
We're on a good streak, though. That is true. We don't have to we're just hilarious in general, okay?
We don't
have to share with you. We don't have to share with you how hilarious we are every week, okay? And we do it. And all we ask is that our Apple Podcast listeners hit
Smash
5
that
stars.
like button.
That's all we ask. That's all we ask. I will never ask you to smash the like button. I will never do that. There may be a divide on this pod now of who's into smashing and
There's
who's
going to be
not,
two subscribe buttons. One is going to be just a regular one, and the other one is going to be a big old butthole, and you got to put your finger in it. Smash it!
Actually, I didn't know it was going to be a butthole. I do always.
You think I don't know?
So, listen to this. So, Travis Nelson, my roommate, this is how we talk now. Before we start talking, we have to clear. Wait.
Hold on now.
I have the floor.
Look at
but now stay with me.
Now.
Stay with me now.
Oh, fuck. All right.
My roommate, ever heard of one?
Yeah.
So it's the person that
Lives
lives
with
with
you.
you, pays half your bills. Yeah. Travis Nelson, he is a very hilarious comic. This is a perfect example of, I was talking last week about how we're very similar comics, but like in the way that we deliver, but the way that we think is not the same. Like, he's very absurdist. And so Travis wrote this sketch for people who have truck nuts. You're familiar with truck nuts. You come from the land of truck nuts.
They're everywhere.
I
My
come from
preacher
there
has
too,
truck nuts.
but-
He has truck nuts, and each one of them has a little Catholic priest collar dangling from the
And they say I'm nuts for Jesus. Come on, bro. It's a free podcast, people. We don't have to put this out for you. We don't have to do it. We do it for you, okay? 5 stars.
Go to bucketsofduckets.com pretty soon. We're going to have a merch store, and the first thing we're selling is I'm nuts for Jesus truck nuts. Oh, shit.
So Travis writes a sketch where the premise is that why just stop at truck nuts? Why not have a truck butthole, right? So my man got somebody to 3D print him a bunch of truck buttholes that he could stick on trucks that have truck nuts. And he showed it to me, Josh. He handed it to me, said, I've big buttholes are in. He screamed, he rang a bell.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I was playing out in the street. I can't run in like a kid.
Oh,
Like,
no,
buttholes are in. Oh my
buttholes!
God. Oh, and so he gave
I gotta
me,
go, guys.
he handed me the, he frisbeed the butthole to me. He fucking frisbeed it to me. I caught it in my mouth.
Yeah, you did.
But the thing about it, John, is my first instinct when he gave it to me was I immediately put my thumb in it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't. I didn't think I'm gonna put my thumb in it. He handed it to me. My body knew exactly what to do. Like, and I was like, "Hey, that's a good butthole there, buddy. That's a spicy butthole."
Your finger slips right into it. That is a spicy butthole.
It's got good give back. It's got good give back from the thumb. You know what I'm saying?
Good grip all over.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Oh fuck. Okay. So I'm back home.
Yeah.
I've been touring. I've been just being a superstar. I've been out there. I've been on fire. I didn't want to say this last week while we were doing the shows because I still had stuff coming. I didn't want to jinx anything or piss off the comedy gods. But for 2.5 weeks, because I was on fire before I left, I've just been scorching the fucking stage, bro. I had just been goddamn annihilating, bro. And now Oklahoma City, nobody tried to pay me to fuck them, which means I didn't do as good a job. Clearly, I didn't do as well in Oklahoma City. But it was still a great show. But I fucked. Look, my back feels better. I got 4 people pregnant this week. All right, 4 people are pregnant, and I got 2 dicks hard. All right, just 2 wet dicks running around. 4 pregnant people. My back is back, baby. The back is back.
My back's back.
Yeah. And so, yeah, Oklahoma City, though, it was dope. I always have a good time there. They're usually of the 4 Looney Bin clubs that I do every year because you can't fucking put a roster of comedians together and not have Chase Myers on it every year. And Yeah, but this time it actually like I kind of think Little Rock I might have had better runs at Little Rock.
Oh,
So that was interesting for me.
you hear
But
that,
yeah, Oklahoma
Oklahoma?
City was step it up. That's all I'm saying. I did my part.
Get your
I was
shit
there.
straight.
I just need y'all to come through. Yeah, it was good though. I worked with a different headliner. I worked with this guy Alex Ortiz. He's out of Chicago. He is 58 years old and looks like 45. You know, like dude looks good. He's in good shape. Like I want to grow up to be him. And he was great because I was fucking. You know how it is when you're just a goddamn murderer on stage. Is that some comics are offended? They're offended by our greatness. They don't want to follow. They don't want to follow a feature who should be headlining. Okay, and this dude and Landry the week before in Little Rock, and I loved them both because they were like this. Fucking loved that I was tearing it up, like because both of them just went in, fucking wrote it. They could take it to the next level,
Yeah.
which means they're fucking beasts. And yeah, it was just good shows. The host is a pot farmer. He farms pot, bro. He's out in the fields.
Marijuana.
No, Vasis actually. It's it's
He grows
like
he grows vape
vases.
carts. He grows vape carts.
And then here's the trick. And then Seth Rogen slaps his fucking name on them, and then he sells them, but he's not really making them.
Bitch.
Yeah, he's not actually making them. They come straight from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So that was cool. So there was just weed everywhere, and also they had.
Is it legal there?
It's medically legal there, but it's Oklahoma for whatever reason has the most like percentage of people with their medical ID card. Like it damn near is legal. And so we were just asking, like wait staff or whatever, just like, hey, we're gonna pick out all the stuff we want. Can you just go get it? And like, yeah, and they just it was easy. So yeah, good weekend. I didn't really do anything fun. I kind of just sat around, waiting for my back to heal because I knew I was gonna have a big week of fucking this week, and so. I just kind of waited around to my shows, and I didn't really go out and explore much. But yeah, it was just good, man. It was good to be back on the road. I finally I feel like for 2 months that I've been performing, I've been saying like, I'm almost there. I feel, whatever. I'm there, bro. I'm fucking back. My back is back. I'm back. I'm here, bro. Yeah. So dope. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I've been working on getting my material back in TV order for the show. So
she's a TV star.
I've gotten into okay. I have been listening to audio of sets I've done in the past while I'm working out to try to feel if there's anything I can keep or anything I can't. And it's not real good to listen to when you're trying to work out.
Really?
No, it's not real motivating.
You can't pay attention, or you're getting bummed out by listening to it.
I can't do both really. That it's kind of hard to really focus, and it doesn't get me amped up like listening to Faith No More does or anything when I'm listening to me. And buddy, I recorded some of the sets from like 2014 or 15 that I still have up. Everything before that was gone. I got rid of it. I don't need it.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, even that's pretty far back to be listening to. That's I mean,
I listened to everything
than 5 or 6 years ago.
I listened to everything to see if there was anything I could build on. And then 2015 is the year leading up to Zoe being born. So I was seeing what kind of pregnancy jokes, like stuff I could build on or change or work around, whatever. It's fun. I'm a little nervous about it.
Business, bro.
The worst part for me has been trying to find clothes. For a year and a half. For a year and a half, I've worn sweatshorts and sleeveless shirts, and like I had to go buy jeans. I had to buy. I'm buying clothes to try to find something to wear for this thing, so I look good, so that I'm not embarrassed to show it around. Man, I'm a little off tonight. I'm getting like really serious about eating and exercising, and so I used to just like I'll eat, a hamburger without a bun. That's healthy. And now I'm trying to count. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to count macros, and I'm meal prepping. And
Can I tell the people a story that you know because you saw it happen? But it does definitely go with what you just said.
yeah.
I ordered food while we were editing.
Oh.
We were editing the podcast, and we do it over Zoom like this, and so we both kind of see it. And this is real quick, but Josh fucking thought. So I ordered Chick-fil-A, right?
Fucking hilarious.
I haven't ate a homophobic sandwich in years, and I was
The
back.
hate just
I was
tastes
back
better.
in.
The hate
I was
just
back
tastes
at the
better.
time. I immediately donated money after, but like I just wanted to try. I just wanted to give it a shot. I remember back whenever it was an innocent sandwich, how much I liked it before it turned heel, and so I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if it was still there, you know. And so I order a fucking sandwich off of DoorDash because that's all I do now. I just order food. I'm just a hero. I'm just saving lives, sitting at home, having people bring me my food. You know, I'm not breathing in people's faces. You bring
Good
it to
for
me.
you.
And so I'm one of the best. I'm one of the best people. And so I ordered a sandwich, and then I go, like, there's all the options or whatever, and for whatever reason it says like bun, and then it says optional, and then it has all the different type of buns, but they all are like worth money. Like it's all like 30 cents for this bun, 75 cents for this, or whatever. But I'm thinking like, well, I don't want some special bun. I just want whatever bun the sandwich comes with. So I didn't select any of that stuff. And then they just sent me a chicken patty, just a spicy chicken patty with no fucking bun.
Just
Because
throw it in a
apparently
cup.
because apparently whenever I selected I want a sandwich, that doesn't include a bun. So I had to then reorder it because if I'm gonna turn my back on the LGBTQ community, I mean, I'm gonna fucking do it right. So I had to I was like, well, fucking no, send me a super homophobic one, like a real one. I want white bread on my sandwich. Fucking bring it. And so, yeah, but yeah, just send me just the patty. It's a separate thing adding the bun on a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Hey, Sonny, if you're listening to this, I want that soundbite right there.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Thank you, Sonny.
Yeah, Sonny actually went through. He's another A1 Ducket head. I don't know if you've rated on Apple though. I don't know if you've done that. I mean, but he did do something really cool. Where last week you had mentioned there was like some shit I was yelling that was just hilarious. It was one of the funniest things.
It's one of the funniest things that ever happened.
And so we wanted to have that, and he actually went through, edited it, and sent it to me so that I could get
I want
it to
that.
you. So,
I want the super homophobic one. I want that on there. Fuck, that's funny.
Right. So yeah, so I've been eating without a bun too, just not by fucking choice. Okay. So what? Yeah, you training, bro?
Oh, all right. So usually I just go like I do the like the bro split, like chest and tris, back and bis, and then take a day out. Legs, just like the shit that I did in 2000, and just eating what I don't know. I actually studied and did research, and I put together a workout. I talked to a nutritionist and some people about like I'm actually doing a program, and I'm eating every 3 hours right now.
Are you journaling? Are you journaling your food?
No. Well, yeah, and an app. Yeah, but I'm meal prepping it, and so I do it all at once. And I bought a whole bunch of little containers today. I've eaten 6 cups of ground turkey and 12 cups of rice and 2 protein shakes with almond milk, 2 bananas, and a black coffee.
I tell you what, you don't seem happy about it.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
This is not the same promotion you gave Alpha Brain. I'll just say that when you took Alpha Brain, you fucking wouldn't shut up about it.
It turns out, buddy, eating shit makes you feel a lot better.
Man, doesn't it just feel good?
No, it's hard at first. Like it's a huge adjustment. But I've had some gluten problems and dairy stuff, so I switched from I was drinking protein shakes with whole milk because skim milk is disgusting, and then I found that you could cut out like 8,000 calories if you don't drink whole milk. It's like eating a stick of butter. Just dip a stick of butter and protein in mine.
Yeah, liquid calories will sneak up on you, bro. Like I like when I lost weight, it was just because I stopped drinking a large Dr. Pepper with every meal, which is approximately 2,000 calories. Like I cut out 6,000 calories a day just by being like, hey, maybe I'll have some juice or a little water. Maybe I'll try some water.
This is my second day without Bang.
Oh,
if I could edit good, I'd put in some sad music right here and let me stare off into the distance.
This is gonna come full circle, and you're gonna try Bang again, and it is gonna solve all your problems.
Oh, it's gonna fix every problem I have whenever I try again. But I've been, I'm really trying to get very strict and serious about it, and it feels great. But by the afternoon, because I get up at 6, and I do, so I'm on a very schedule, on a schedule. So by like 9 o'clock at night, like an old man, I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I can't, because I have to sleep. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna be real strong though. So
because being healthy is better than any food could taste. And whoo,
that's some shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not do any cheat days for like a month or so, but man, I just want to eat. I want a fried everything plate. Just, if you can put it in your face and eat it, I want it deep fried and then given to me. That's all I want right now.
That's it, yeah.
But, when I'm the Incredible Hulk in real life, just not green, everybody else is going to be green with envy. Huh?
Hey, professional.
Also, protein makes you fart a whole lot, and it stinks real bad, and toddlers don't have a problem being very loud about how bad you smell, even when you are walking them into school. Daddy, your farts smell bad.
Okay, honey, have a good day.
I'm not coming to pick you up, so enjoy it.
I'm sorry. Your teacher looked me right in the eye. So
this is where you live now. But it's
so here's the thing.
It's a pain in the ass. But I'm gonna get real fucking swole on everybody, or I'm gonna shit myself every day, all day. Whatever.
I mean, maybe both.
Who knows?
Don't sell yourself short.
You're right. You're right. I'm not gonna rule out. You're right. Thank you.
You got to shit yourself to health, okay? That's the Chase Myers health book. Is Buckets of Duckets health book. Shit yourself to health. Shit yourself to a better life.
Chase, how did you lose so much weight and glow up? I'm gonna be honest with you. I just shit a lot all day.
Constantly.
I did every day, just constantly. I shit my pants on stage right before hosting a big show.
I saw a comedian shit themselves before going on stage, and I tell you what, he looked amazing. And you can't knock it. Okay, open your eyes, people.
I got to tell you, I was been kind of serious about this, but I want to tell you what really brought this full circle and made me like really want to get healthy. If you've listened to the show for any amount of time, you've heard of the neighborhood Watts, where I have a neighbor a couple of houses down from me who would fly I got something in my fucking eye and it's driving me crazy. If you're listening to this, you can't see it, but if you're watching this, I can't stop touching my beautiful fucking face because I got something in my eyeball. God damn you, Steve Jobs. We're not stopping the podcast, you motherfucker.
You can't stop it, dude. You can take both my eyes out. I'm still doing the fucking pod. All right, bro.
What was I just talking about before my gut gouged out?
Neighborhood Watts.
Oh,
you're getting all buff.
Wow. Now I'm going to sound really insensitive because I forgot what I was talking about. So the neighbor who used to fly the drone over and come tell me that he smelled dope and he'd beat on my fence.
Yeah, he's been real quiet lately.
He is dead. So.
Oh. So. What did you do with the body?
So, I just want to be clear. I didn't do it.
He's dead.
The universe did it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go fucking flying drones into people's like backyards and not have it coming to you at some point, bro.
All you had to do was shut your goddamn. No, I'm just
That bill's gonna come due, bro. You keep poking your fucking.
You know, I'll tell you what killed you.
Nose
being
and
a
everything.
nosy motherfucker, not being 107 years old and being a smoker your whole life. It was being so goddamn nosy about what the fuck I was doing. That's what happened. God said, hey, why don't you mind your own fucking business, old man? You know what? Done. And now somebody else is moving into that house. They're remodeling it. They get deliveries for equipment and stuff, and they block my driveway. It's fucking great. I love it. I'm sure these new neighbors aren't going to be big fucking assholes that I'm going to have to deal with. I can't wait. It's great. They're very considerate. It's going to be beautiful. I love it already.
So, what did happen to homie? He was a smoker? He was a... you don't know? You don't know?
I guess. I know he smoked. Like, he smoked forever. But, so, an old lady... So, he was dating the daughter of the woman who lived in the house. Right?
I remember that.
Okay. The woman died in the house. And then he was helping them move stuff out of the house. And then he wasn't, because he died.
Whoa. So the daughter did it then, right?
Probably. I'll be honest with you. I've met both the people that she allegedly killed. I mean, I can see it. I get it. I get it. Tell you what, I didn't cry. That sounds terrible, but yeah,
it's hard to make death funny, bro. It's
oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
No. Let me be clear. I'm not saying this as a joke. I don't mean it to be funny. It's more confirmation that karma is real, and more vindication of the oppression that I had to feel all those times that he said words to me that I didn't want to hear, or he tried to take my picture, or he flew a drone over while I was just out there smoking weed. And he's going to tell me how dangerous it is and that I could die. Turns out you could die just moving some dead lady's stuff out of our house. How about that? Who knew?
Turns out.
Who knew?
So it's like a scientific discovery is what just happened.
Knew. But I'm going to tell you what. You fuck with the bull, you get the horns. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do know what you mean. You fucking monster.
I've been dead inside for so long it doesn't affect me anymore. I don't care.
No, your soul's long gone. Okay. Got no use for that thing. Yeah. So, man, there's so many things that you said that I have other stories
Come on.
about. So first off, you ain't better than me. Let's start with that.
All right.
Because, okay.
All right.
Because I came back home and I've been first off, I go back to work, and turns out
the day
I'm fucking valuable. Turns out they need me at this place. Whenever I'm gone, things go to shit. All right, I handle the inventory. All right,
and now y'all fucking know it. Now you know
and
what
nobody and nobody else handles it.
And
that's
nobody
really
can
what
save
happened.
you but Chase.
All right, not to get too into work that I don't really care too much about. I'm a goddamn star. But whenever
I thought you were gonna say not to get too personal, and I'm like, oh, I just mocked a dead man for like 10 minutes on this, and now you're like,
no.
oh, I don't want to.
Oh no, we're gonna get real. So I like to give back to the community and be humble and mix it up amongst the people. And I do that 40 hours a week for a paycheck I desperately need. And
Just want to make everybody else feel like they're normal too, while I'm out there making money that I have to have.
Yeah, it's my give back, So when I started at this, I'm a temp. I got sent to this warehouse 3 years ago. Everything worked out perfectly. The people love me. They know I do comedy. They know I'm a goddamn star.
That's not a joke. They throw parties for him when he comes back. They make banners. They just buy him shit. They make him cookies and cakes and shit. Never happened at a job for me. Usually people at a job for me only offer to go get somebody to stand next to them so they don't have to be alone with me in a cheese fridge at Target.
Man, that's what your job's like?
I don't know what that was.
A cheese fridge.
Yeah, I don't know. Go back to the thing. You go back to the thing you were saying. The funny thing that you said.
So, I mean, it sounds kind of dumb, but so I'm in the cheese fridge, right?
Just shitting my pants in the cheese fridge.
I'm shitting. I'm making my life better, right? And so, all right. So they're really good to me. They let me leave and go on tour, and then I come back and it's no problem, whatever, right? So, and the other reason for that is because I'm also, despite how much I hate this about me, I'm a pretty hard worker. I'm a pretty noble dude. And I'll do right by people. I'm not just trying to, fuck them over or whatever. So at some point I ended up taking over the inventory for this warehouse. Me.
You.
Fucking comedian Chase Myers is responsible for the ins and outs of this warehouse.
And if anybody knows that comedians are pieces of shit, it's Chase. Dumb pieces of shit. Every one of them.
It's worthless. Okay. Worthless. Gross. Perfect.
Hey, if you think comedians are worthless sacks of shit, smash that like button.
All right, I take over the inventory 3 years ago. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to this company. All right,
it was the day they were born.
When we move into, I literally was hired to help them move from one warehouse to the next, right? And so when we move all the inventory into the next warehouse, there was like 8,000 items that were lost in the warehouse, right? Now they're in there, we just don't know where the fuck they are. So over the 3 years, I got that number down from 8,000 to 750. Like I got it down to like almost nothing, right?
And
I left.
And 750 is 7,350 less than 8,000.
That is true. You've always been good with math.
Thanks, man. I should use it sometime on the show.
When we do our 750th episode, there it is.
There it is.
So, so I leave for 2 weeks, right? And this place fucking falls apart. It literally, there's 1,600 lost items now. When I left, it was like a little bit under 800. They doubled in the 2 weeks that I was gone. I walked in, and people just started apologizing to me. People were just, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Look, we did our best. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
That's so bad when I'm so sorry, man.
I didn't know what you do. So what happened was because I've got on top of it so much, if you just watch me throughout the day, it looks like I'm just kind of walking around and looking at stuff, because I'm just walking around double checking and counting things. And so they don't realize how many actual things I'm doing and how many different, like, how much stuff I'm responsible for. They literally had to use like 3 people to try to cover me, right? And so, so I walk in, the poor girl, so there was somebody that knows how to do my job, and they fucked up and got fired right before I left. So then I had to just grab some poor soul who'd only been there for a couple weeks, and I, for like 2 days, tried to not blow her mind with all the shit that she was going to be responsible for the next 2 weeks. And they put this poor fucking girl in charge of it. And she's the first one I saw. And she turned around like shaking when she saw me. It was like, I'm so sorry. I had to like let her off the hook. I was like, look, it's fine. I knew it was going to, I'm
not going to hit you.
I know that I set a standard that you couldn't possibly come to. I know that. Okay? That's just my little cross to bear, okay? Knowing that everywhere that I walk, people can't, they can't step up to that, you know?
Right. So, you don't go to a playground and see a kid on the monkey bars and expect them to be an Olympic gymnast, right? No, doesn't happen. I mean, come on. They were kids playing on your monkey bars. That's all that was. And they lost the monkey. They lost.
It was.
You say your thing.
And so I shushed them off the mud. I said, get the fuck away from all my stuff, right? I just got them away. I really did. They were like, because they were still, when I leave at the end of the day, my desk is clear. There's nothing on my desk, right? I walked in on a Monday, the bitch was full. It was just stuff everywhere.
You motherfuckers.
And so by midday Tuesday, caught up. Completely full. All right. So I don't know what I'm pitching here. Like I'm trying to get booked as the greatest inventory person. I'm going on an inventory tour.
If you're a warehouse manager who likes good workers and keep inventory up, smash that like button.
And so here's the thing I didn't know. I didn't know that people. I thought that I was fun guy at work. I didn't know. Apparently, I'm like a tyrant because everybody kept coming up to me like throughout the warehouse. Kept coming like people that don't even work in the department I work in, and kept being like, "Man, we were like,
so
Chase
sorry.
gonna be mad. Chase gonna be mad." I was like, "I thought I was gonna be mad when I came back." They're like, "Bro, you fucking," and I had to think about it, and I was like, "Yeah, I guess I have called some of you motherfuckers like a lot. Like I think I forgot that I forget that anytime you fuck up, I think it's funny to make fun of you, but I could see how you would think that was mean. That I pull out a bullhorn and go, "Listen here, listen what this dumb bitch did." I could see how that would affect.
I make you wear
your
a dunce
perception
hat
of
for
me.
the rest of the day, but I get it.
Yeah, now I'm gonna change some things
In
about myself. I
hindsight,
see that.
I'm gonna do some
Yeah.
reflecting, and I'm gonna try to grow and learn. Maybe you should too, you stupid motherfucker.
If I need to grow and learn, I know your dumb ass needs to grow and learn. Okay? So, if I'm taking the steps, you take the steps. So, I come back, I'm back at work, but I got my whole plan on going on tour was I'm going to get in shape and I'm going to be tan when I come back. And then it rained the whole time and my back broke. And so I couldn't do anything. And so now I'm back. I'm good. I'm healthy. I got a couple babies on the way.
Yeah,
and so
I had $10,000 in your bank account if you wonder.
I had 10 racks in that bank account, bro. And so I left. There's a school right across the street from where I live, and there's basketball goals there, but they never had nets. They put nets up like a month ago,
shit.
and so me and Travis have been talking like,
or
dude,
real nets.
Nylon net, like nylon net,
shit.
but it's the double rim, so it's the mean rim where whenever you shoot and it hits the rim, it fucking shoots your shot. Like it grabs the bullhorn. It's the Chase Myers of rims. It grabs the bullhorn. It goes,
Yeah,
you
thought that was
see
gonna
this
make
guy?
it? Are you serious?
This
Look
fucking
at your
dude,
elbow.
he's pulling
What are you doing?
up from 32 feet. Like you can make that? Yeah, okay. How about you step in a couple? All right, how about that? Fucking Steph Curry out here launching shit. It's so my whole thing is I'm going to work. I'm working 9 hours. I'm fucking crushing it. This is why you're not better than me, by the way. This is why I started that way. If you're waiting, I don't forget. Okay, I'll pull it together. So
it's a callback, you dumb motherfuckers. How about that?
You ignorant shits. And so I 9 hours at work, cranking it out. I'm eating salads at lunch. I'm going to the deli place. I got this deli place that I go to. It's called Deli USA. It's ran by 2 Korean ladies. And,
Yeah, it is.
and one of them's name is Sunny, and she makes me feel like Norm from Cheers every time I walk in. I walk in, Chase! She hands me, she knows I'm going to make it. There's a salad bar. She hands me the fucking plate to make the salad immediately. Do you want a coffee today? You know I want a coffee, Sunny, you sweet, sweet lady. And so I'm eating fucking good. I'm eating salads with there's all kind of just vegetables and fruits and all kind of stuff in there. Eating a little pasta with it and stuff. I'm doing that. I'm just nailing my job. I'm just nailing it. I'm showing everybody. By the way, I am asking for fucking like $40 an hour, okay? Because I have a dollar amount that I can show you that you lose whenever I leave, okay? You lose 800 items in 2 weeks whenever I leave, okay? That's thousands of fucking dollars.
That's a problem.
Okay?
That's gotta be a problem.
That is a problem. Give me money, okay? Give me money for it, right? And so I'm doing that, and then when I get home, I'm getting home, I'm stretching, and I'm getting the basketball, I'm going shoot. And that's what I've been doing all this week.
Yeah.
Today's the only day I didn't because we got this fucking podcast goal to put out. And I just been out there just fucking shooting, getting tan. Look at my face, bro. There's a little tan on
you look
that
good.
face.
You got some
I'm
color
looking
on
healthy.
you.
Yeah. Little color there. This fucking Pacific Northwest weather will not let. They try to make us all vampires.
I don't
and
like
here's
that
the thing,
at all,
Seattle.
dude.
I'm not a Dracula, okay?
Nope.
I'm
Chase
not.
doesn't want to
I
be
ain't
one
never,
of them sparkly vampires. One of them Twilight looking
never been.
motherfuckers.
I ain't never been. I don't even like Twilight like the time, okay?
I tried to read that book when it came out. Oh,
yeah, how was it?
It was
No,
not. It's not. It was not good. It was not.
it was not great.
I didn't get into it at all. I'm gonna start a fight with people. It felt like it was written by a high school kid. I don't. It didn't.
Dude, if there's still people out there fighting for Twilight, grow up, okay? Grow the
fuck up and read.
Ain't nothing worse.
Read John Grisham like an adult, you piece of shit.
That's right.
Go buy a Rush Limbaugh book, you sack of shit.
There's nothing that I fucking hate worse than a fucking 42-year-old person telling me about how Harry Potter changed their life. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Grow the fuck up.
Podcast listeners, Josh is holding up all of his toys as he tells people to grow up.
To show you how adults.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, go. I interrupted your story with a Twilight question for some fucking reason.
Dude, we hit on everything, bro. It don't matter. You can throw a fucking Twilight thing out there. We make comedy gold out of it.
Hey, so, if you like that I brought up Twilight, go ahead and smash that like button right there.
And smash that fucking break your thumb. Break your goddamn thumb smashing that like button. And then let it heal and put it in a butthole, okay? That is the best. Buttholes have the best healing properties for thumbs. I know that. That's just something I know. It's just something I know. So yeah, I've just been killing. I've just been eating well. I've been doing yoga. I've been playing basketball. I'm getting my what's it called? My
cardiovascular.
Yep. That's not the word I was looking for, but that is around where I was getting at.
Your heart health.
My wind is up. My stamina. Man, I'm getting close. I'm getting close to that goddamn word. Boy, look, my endurance, Josh, you fucking nailed it. That's exactly what it is. It's I'm feeling good, man, and I'm gonna end up being the greatest shooter ever because now I'm shooting on a double rim, and it's a whole different thing. Like you have to like when you release the ball, you have to compliment it, and you have you have to be soft. You say if you would like. Please go into the net. And then you say, Mr. Rim, I would love to connect you with my good friend Basketball. And Basketball has done right by me, and Mr. Net and Rim, I think you would go great together. And then it fucking slaps your shit across the street and you have to go run to go get it. But yeah, man, I've been feeling pretty good because I feel better on stage, and so now I need to get pretty again. I need to get real. I need to get my abs together. Face is always going to be there, but abs need to get together.
Both of our face games is at 120%. Let's be real about it.
It's the realest shit you ever said.
Speaking of basketball, I've wanted to play for a while, and the gym I use is the YMCA is like 0.3 miles from my house. Like you turn out of my neighborhood and it's right there, so it's super convenient. And Michelle was doing something with the kids, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym. And when I got in there, instead of doing some kettlebells for cardio or something, I was like, I ought to go play basketball. And I walked into the gym where they were playing, and I watched for like 10 seconds. It was like, nah, I should go lift weights. I shouldn't go in there. I shouldn't go in there. there's no need for me to go in there. They don't need me to go in there. It's not gonna be good for anybody. I'm gonna get embarrassed and angry. I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah, that's been nice. Is where I play across the street is it's usually just me and Travis there. So it's kind of you just shoot. And you're not playing against somebody who's like living out their failed dreams.
There's
or
one
whatever,
dude
and
there's a dude who camps out in the gym at the he's there all the time, and if you come in, he's like you have to play him to use the basketball court or something. He's Kevin Garnett, I think is his name.
KG or something. Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah. Fucking dude slapping the floor and D'ing me up all tight and stuff. Like, back up, bro. Back up.
Nah, dude, not for it. But I did find, being that I've now committed to a plan, they actually have a leg day, so I have to do leg stuff.
Oh,
and some of the leg machines are never used because, like, some of them it's like bend over, put your butthole straight up in the air, and then kick your foot as hard as you can and swing your dick out. Like, it's the craziest.
Yeah.
They're all very awkward and uncomfortable, but dude, hey, look, any old lady on a stair climber in the YMCA in St. Tammany Parish, you might just have to look at my asshole because they put that fucking leg machine is facing the front of the treadmill. It's like the people running on the treadmill, and I'm just like,
just butt in the air.
Yeah, dude, and with all the whey protein I'm eating and the pre-workout I just drank, it's not safe back there. It's not. You can't just be back there.
That's the worst place you could be. That's the worst place you could be. Is back there. I'm playing on these courts, and I went one day I went without Travis because dude, no fucking days off over here, bro. I'm not taking any goddamn day off, okay? And so I'm over there playing by myself. The court, there's two goals. They're side by side. It's not like full court, it's side by side. And on one side is like it's like a father who's just gonna he's gonna force his son to be a basketball star.
Yeah,
right.
I know the kind.
Yeah, he's just chunking basketballs at this poor kid, right? And,
I throw kettlebells at Henry every day when he walks by. I just throw one at him to get him used to it.
And you know what? He's a better kid for it. He's a better man. And so it built character in that boy. My boy. And so that's going on there. So I go play on the other side, and I'm just shooting by myself. And I look over every now and then just see how mean the dad's being to the kid because it's a little funny to me. And I keep playing, and then there's also like a softball field in the back, and there's like a playground and stuff, and so there's a bunch of families like way over there, like in the field, and I'm just playing, and then out of nowhere, like a 10-year-old boy just like walks up. Like, I don't even know where the fuck he came from. He just walks up. He's got his basketball, and he just starts shooting on the same hoop that I'm at. So now I'm just. Let's just set the scene, right? I'm just a single man with no family, out on a court with a 10-year-old strange child that I don't know, just playing basketball next to me in the middle of a pandemic, right? And so I don't really know. I don't know the kid. I don't want to be super friendly with him. I don't want to be. Go, hey, what's up, buddy? And he'll go back and be like, yeah, that old man keeps fucking talking to me. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'm trying to avoid that. Like, that was immediately where my head was. And then also he's shooting, like, we were kind of like trading off, like, he'd shoot, I'd shoot, and we each had our own basketball. But then I was like, if his basketball, like, if I am going to rebound his ball, do I grab it and throw it to him because of COVID? Like, that's not, good, like, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I don't know. I'm just really scared of wherever this kid's parents are. I just don't want them. I don't know why.
Understand.
Yeah, and so it's kind of weird because I'm being like kind of cold to him. So I'm just not talking to this kid, give the kid no respect. Just fucking shit. I'm watching him give it everything he has to get the ball up to 10 feet, and I'm throwing it behind my back and fucking and so we do that for a little while. And eventually, we're a little friendly or whatever. I don't ask him anything about himself. I don't want to know anything about you. It's just hey, this moment, right? Yep. And so the dad next, the kid that he's abusing is like around the same age as my adopted child that I now have, son, right?
Your son.
And it's my boy, and and so. Abusive dad over here, abusive father. Like, I may not talk to my son, but I still show him. I give him, I smile and tell him good shot and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
For you. You're a good dad. You father from the heart.
Thought so.
That's what I've always appreciated about you.
I just had to do it for 30 minutes, and so I figured I could be a good father for 30 minutes.
And you did.
So I did. I got a mug coming in the mail right now. Number one dad. It's me. We've been fucking trying to figure it out this whole time. It was me.
Turns out.
No. Right here. And so angry dad wants to make his boy play my son. And so he's like, hey, go play my boy, right? And so now those two kids are playing one-on-one while the dad is aggressively watching. And so now I'm back to shooting by myself on my goal. And I don't want to stop and like watch or anything like that, because I just also feel weird about that. I'm just very aware that I'm there by myself with a bunch of kids playing, and I never wanted to be. I never thought I would be the one random guy on a playground with a bunch of kids around. Like, I just never saw that for my future, And so I'm fighting against it as hard as I can. I'm just punching kids. I'm just punching kids in the face.
Get the
and
fuck away from
screaming,
me!
Get the fuck away from me! And so,
I don't know you.
My adopted son starts playing, and he starts giving him the business a little bit, and like I'm not
His
watching
name is
like
Chance,
I said,
right?
and it's Chase Jr. And
Oh,
so yeah, he's a junior, and so I yeah. And so it's a lot for him to live up to of being a junior of Chase Myers, but I saw a shot. I think he can do it. And
He
so,
got it.
but yeah, there was a moment where I'm playing, but then I look over and just kind of watch a play right quick. And it was a perfect moment. I made a shot and I look over and he fucking drilled the shot in this kid's face. And we made eye contact and we were like, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
hey,
that kid, huh?
That's my guy right there. Yeah, fucking make his dad mad. Let's go. Yeah. It's a good time. It was a good time.
I got to see. I saw two kids fight when they got off the bus. And I was going to pick Zoe up from school, and these two kids jumped off a bus. And if you've ever rode a public school bus, you've definitely, the second you stepped off, thrown your book sack down and started trying to punch somebody. Right? It's not just me.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened, and I couldn't. I was so into it that I almost stopped the car. Like I was going so slow, I was almost stopped because I was like, no, get behind him. Get behind him. Watch his elbows. Watch his elbows. Choke him out. Choke that bitch out. Look at him. He's not even protecting his neck. Get him. Get him. And then one of the kids just started dominating. Like it was bad. Like picking him up and like kind of slammed on the ground.
Oh, so
like,
now it's getting uncomfortable.
It was bad, and it turns out the kid that was the victorious in the fight is has
27 years old,
has Down syndrome or is Down
the winner.
Yes,
okay,
the winner. He lives down the street, and like I guess he had gotten on the I don't know, but he always he lives down the street from us, and he has twin little brothers that are like 6, and he always walks up to the bus stop to pick them up. So I don't know if he got off the bus or was just at the bus, but he beat the shit out of this kid. And then I watched the whole fight before I pulled away. But my favorite part was this kid is like his literal next door neighbor. So after they fought, they had to stand up and walk the whole way down the street to the cul-de-sac. They
side by side,
right on opposite sides of the road, but exactly next to each other, walking down.
All right, man. You have a good day. That's a good fight.
I'll fuck you up tomorrow if I see you. You better not see. You better hope I don't see you tomorrow. Well,
I remember. When I rode the bus and I lived, you know where I lived in Denham Springs.
Yeah.
Is it even Denham Springs? It's
No.
so far away, and so that meant that I was the first one to get on the bus. So
the last one
like
dropped?
4 in the. Yep, first one on, last one off. Like 4 in the fucking morning, they'd have to come pick me up because I live so goddamn far away from everybody. And so also because of the like dirt road that I grew up on, the bus didn't have a way of getting to all of our houses in the neighborhood and turning back around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so they couldn't pick me up at my house. I had to walk like half a mile to this kind of in-between place where somebody at some point built a shed for us to like meet at. That was the bus stop, right? It was this shed, right? And so
that's a fuck shack, bro. That is a fuck shack. Every dirt road in Louisiana got a fuck shack. Everybody knows that.
This one was wide open though. It wasn't an enclosed it was just a roof. I mean, it did have a couch in there to fuck, so I guess
that's the voyeuristic fuck shack. Everybody knows that.
Right. You know what? I was just really young, and it's one. Now with adult eyes, I'm looking back, and people fuck.
People forget.
Shack. I got you.
Almost every bus stop that you went to as a child is actually a fuck shack. People don't want to talk about that. 80s were weird.
Yeah. Do not put a blacklight on a shack of any kind. You will be horrified. You thought hotels were bad. Fucking wait till you see a fuck shack. All right, wait till you see a fucking bus stop. No, bro. No.
No.
Jism everywhere. Okay, it is everywhere. So my bro, get that shit out your eye.
It is fuck. I'm gonna die.
Get it out
your eye. I'm
gonna
gouge my eye out. I can't use the water I drink. I put a lot of lime in, so I can't even splash my eye with water because it'll burn it out. Hey, if you think I should splash water in my, smash that like button down below and subscribe.
Smash that like button. Let's do it.
All right, so you were the little dumb kid that had to walk all the way up the street to get on the bus.
I had to walk up the street. There's another dumb kid. He had to do it too as a dumb girl. It's just a whole dumb crew. And we would just meet at this shack, right? And so one of the kids, his name was Jake, and me and him, we grew up in that same neighborhood, we're the same age, so we always would hang out and stuff. I didn't really like him that much, to be honest with you. Now that
that's
I look
how
back.
It was.
But we were friends for a while. We played high school baseball together and stuff. And so we're at the shack. We don't like the girl. We don't like her. She's I don't know. We just you know how mean
gross.
Kids are. We decided
girl.
she's gross.
I got it. So
Jake, and I didn't have anything. I really didn't have anything.
Are you gonna beat the shit out of her? Is that where the story's going? Because I don't know that we want. And then we just started kicking the shit out of her, right?
Stay with me. So Jake starts writing on the shack. Like he starts writing on the shack and like doing all kind of stuff. He I forget what he wrote, but he wrote something like some curse words and stuff like that.
Balls.
And then he wrote balls. He dicking balls on and somebody sees it and starts, who did this, whatever, this shared space or whatever, don't dirty up the neighborhood.
Did anybody ask why that parent was in a fuck shack?
I would today. I'll tell you that. I didn't know then. I didn't know how much. I didn't know how strong a ground I was standing on. But I'm not wrong here. You the gross one. So they ask who did this, and it's Jake. Jake did it.
Yeah.
But me and Jake together go, Jackie did it. Jackie fucking did it.
Jackie's the one who wrote cock and balls on the side.
Yeah, it's some shit she would do, and so I'm trying to piece together this because the next part I'm not involved in, right? And so Jackie and Jake live closer to each other than I live. They live on the same side of the neighborhood, right? And so I guess from this, the parents had a conversation or something like that, and all the parents decided they needed to go to Jackie's house to tell her parents that she's been drawing dick and balls on the bus stop. So some version of this happened, right? And Jake is with them because Jake, tell him what happened. She drew dick and balls. I tried to stop. I grabbed her hand and she pushed me down and she said, "No, I'm drawing dick and balls," right? And so he's giving his story, right?
Did y'all all have torches and pitchforks and they were going to carry her out and burn her at the stake? What is going on?
Yes. And so it's a dirt road on Denham Springs. Of course we have pitchforks.
I know where it's going.
Yeah. And so I'm not with it. So this is Jake telling me his story, right? And so
are you really not with them, or are you?
I'm really not with them. I'm not
them?
there. I'm back home. I'm reading the Bible, and I'm just praying for everybody. Right, I'm just praying for the whole situation that it goes well.
At home, reading the Bible and praying. That's good,
dude. I'm nuts for Jesus. You know this, and so Jake tells me that whenever he tells on Jackie. Whenever he tells Jackie's dad that she's been drawing dick and balls everywhere, she just won't be stopped. That Jackie's dad just took this as gospel and just starts beating the shit out of Jackie right in front. Just starts whooping her right in front of everybody. And Jake's standing there, just a liar, watching what he caused happen. Yeah.
And then other parents are trying to leave, and their dad's like, "No, you fucking watch this. You wanted to see it. You wanted get the rope. You wanted to see it."
No, I think what really happened is because it's a southern neighborhood and southern lifestyle that I think all the other parents just started helping beat the shit out of her too. I think that's what that's what happens.
My
Like,
friend's
if
mom
you're-
down the street would spank me all the time. Anytime I did something wrong, she would just turn me around and spank my little wiener off every fucking time.
Every time. And it took you a lot of therapy to remember that. I know that was like a buried thing.
My friend's
but
mom,
yeah.
though, like for real, would just like she would spank me, and I never thought it was weird that another lady was just hitting me.
I can
or that my
remember
parents
getting
just
hit by
let
like
somebody.
I got hit by somebody in Walmart because I ran away from my grandma. I remember that. That happened. Just somebody, somebody just fucking smacked me and told me about life. And I went back to my grandmother and she,
When-
yeah.
When we were in school, my parents signed a waiver that said the teachers could spank me. I remember I got spanked.
3 licks.
Yes!
I didn't go to school in the 50s. I fucking went to school. I graduated in 2007. I got whipped in school with a paddle. With a fucking paddle.
My teacher took these Velcro wraps and wrapped my hands to the desk, so I was bent over the desk. And he pulled my pants down. And he took out the paddle and his dick, and he just started beating both of them.
Fuck, bro.
No, but I did have to bend over the desk. It was 7th grade, and the principal made me bend over the desk to get the licks.
Did you go to Southside or Denham?
Denham.
Okay, I'm a Southside guy.
Denham, and I told him no because I wasn't going to bend over the desk, and so he just started beating the shit out of me. Like
yeah, that's what happens next.
He just started hitting. I wouldn't bend over, so like I got licks on the back of my legs. But so I'm saying that because as a parent, I cannot fucking fathom signing paperwork that's like, sure, this stranger who's stressed out all day from being at a thankless job and is underpaid by $80,000 a year. Yeah, you have the permission if you get angry to beat the shit out of my kid. Please do.
Yeah, take it out on my child.
Yeah, sure.
No,
that's
please.
great. She doesn't pay taxes. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Let it go. Let it out. Don't hold that in. I said fuck one time in Spanish class. Just by the way, it wasn't any of the teacher's business. I didn't say it at her. I was
it
talking.
wasn't in her fucking business.
Hell, in any of her fucking business, I said fuck, okay? Fucking Josh Peoples, I remember exactly who it was. He fucking that motherfucker stole my pen, and I said, give me my fucking pen back. And the teacher heard me, and I got in trouble for it, and I had to get
give my fucking pen back.
Yeah, I thought I was being quiet, but apparently I was being really aggressive. I thought if I gritted through my teeth whenever I said it, it wouldn't project.
Fuck.
But no, I let everybody heard it, and so I go to the fucking principal, and it's and they give you I don't know if they got the option. You can either do after school detention, or you can let this grown man beat your ass, right? And so I was like, fucking have at it, old man. Fucking here's my ass right here. I bet you love to fuck. I fucking love to see it, wouldn't you? And so I had to go get permission from my parents to, hey, can the grown man at school slap me on the ass with a paddle? Can that happen? And
fucking
they
crazy.
signed it.
Yeah, of course they did.
My parents
give them one for
signed
us.
it. Not only did they sign it, Josh, they wrote at the bottom, feel free to whoop his ass anytime he acts up. Like,
God damn.
We just need one conversation.
We don't even like him that much.
Don't come back to me about this. You got permission. Take it from here. Okay. No need
This
to
is
check
pretty much
in
a
ever
blanket
again.
permission. Just let it count forever.
This
is in
just
perpetuity.
let it go.
In perpetuity, you can just.
Today, if I fuck up, fucking Principal Hall will come in here and beat my ass. I have to stay on my shit. Because my stepdad said it was okay.
When I was a senior in high school, they told me that they were I was gonna get spanked. They gave me all right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Look. All right. Hey, look.
Here goes.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm talking now. Now listen up. Here it is.
I'm gonna lay it out straight. Straight talk.
We had a substitute teacher one day, and there's this guy in my class, and his name was Sean Smith. I don't give a fuck if he's listening or not.
Josh Peoples could eat a fucking dick. He's taking my goddamn pencil, okay?
I've hated this dude for like growing up in Denham, you go to school with somebody from pre-K until you die, probably, in general. So I've known him my whole, and I fucking hated him, and I had wanted a reason to fight him. I just couldn't. I just fucking hated him. And he was being, the substitute teacher is up talking, and you know me, I'm a man of the establishment. And so while the substitute is trying to talk, Sean won't shut the fuck up. He keeps talking. And you know me,
Yeah.
I love the establishment. So hey, I turn around and say, hey, shut the fuck up. And then I turn back around. He goes, what did you say? And Chase, I got up and I walked to the back of the classroom and I open hand slapped him across the face as hard as I possibly could.
Okay. Now we talking.
As hard as I could. Did not expect him. Like, it could have been such a badass moment if that would have been the end of it. But he immediately got up and wanted to fight, and I was not. He caught me off guard getting up so quick, and I stumbled back and tripped over a desk and then got back up again. It was like,
oh, no.
I gotta slap him again now. I gotta get.
I fell.
I gotta wait till he's not looking at it and slap him again.
I got backhanded now.
So then he told me, dude, I felt guilty for slapping him because I don't give a fuck about the substitute teacher. I don't care about him. Mm-hmm. So I was like, hey, look, a couple minutes later, because we still had to sit in an hour in class together in the same room across the aisle from each other. So I said, hey, look, I shouldn't have slapped you. I was just pissed off. My bad. I'm sorry. Thinking like, oh, that's it. And he goes, why don't you get on your knees and tell me you're sorry? And I said, I'm going to slap you again.
Yeah.
I think he thought I was...
Do you want to get slapped again? Because that's how you get slapped again.
I think he thought I was bitching out and trying to be like, oh, no, please, I don't want any trouble. But I genuinely felt bad because I don't give a fuck about that teacher. Why do I care that you're interrupting him? I just slapped you because I've hated you for years. It had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I was just looking for any opportunity.
And then he was like, just get on your knees and tell me you're sorry. And so then he's like, I'm going to fuck you up as soon as class is over. And we go to walk outside, and he's waiting in the hallway for me. And, dude, no one... All right, in the coolest possible thing that could have happened, when he threw a punch at me, I ducked behind a locker, and he hit his hand on the locker door hard.
Whoa.
No one saw it! Not one fucking person saw me do some Matrix shit and slide out of the goddamn way and him hit his hand on the thing. But it was enough of a scuffle that we got broken up and had to go to the principal's office. But nobody saw that I was like fucking Keanu out of the way.
I saw the moment.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, do it again. Do it again. But everybody, hey, look, watch. Do it again. You do that thing.
Everybody come here. Come here. I got something.
And dude, as a senior in high school with like 2 months left in school, they were like, you could have 3 licks on from the paddle from Big D, or
Big D.
You could have a Saturday suspension. And I remember saying, well, you're not going to hit me. You're not going to hit me.
I didn't let that dude interrupt a fucking substitute. You think I'm going to let you hit me?
If you're listening to this podcast and by chance you know you're from Denham, you know who Big D is. And I fucking hated him. I hated him with a passion. Yeah. I hated him. And there was no fucking way he was going to hit me. There's no way. 17 full of piss and vinegar and cum and steroids and drugs like I was. You think you're gonna fucking paddle me? Come on, bro. And he was. I was genuinely like shocked that was even an option. I was like, I'm gonna be 18 in a month or something. You're gonna spank me? Like, what the fuck?
I'm a grown man.
Yeah, like this is really weird. You're like a 60-year-old man. You want me to? No, you're not gonna hit me. And he was like, all right, well,
I pay taxes, okay?
Well, I pay to come here. My parents pay money for me to be here. But it was such like I'm 18 years old. Like, you know, when you're 17, 2 months out, you're 18. I'm fucking 18. You're not gonna hit me. And then I was like, I'll fucking punch him if he tries to paddle me. I'm going to punch this motherfucker.
Fucking hit me, I'll fucking punch him right in the face.
And then he gave me a Saturday detention.
I wish he fucking hit me.
He gave me a Saturday detention that I didn't show up to, and then I graduated the next week because what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Hey, get on
But to end the story up, I saw Big D like 8 years later in the Walmart in Denham. And I ran up and punched his old ass as hard as I could.
Yeah, I knew you did.
I took my shirt off and just ran full speed and knocked that motherfucker out. See, Said, you don't remember me and you never will because I just broke your old brain, motherfucker. But, woo! It's your boy, Creed Jesus!
I never got in a fight in school, but I did have one. Like I had to get separated because I got this smart mouth, bro. I got this smart mouth, and I just piss people
I've
off.
heard of things like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't just wake up one day and not shake a motherfucker's hand and tell him he's a piece of shit, like you've seen me do. Look,
dude,
there were steps to it. Right?
I just for the crowd I just want to clarify. I've watched. It is Chase has refused to shake people's hand for a time period long enough that it made me uncomfortable. Like they just stood there with their hand out, and it's like a minute and a half of, well, he just doesn't see my hand. Clearly, he's going to shake it when he sees it, and then 2 minutes of this motherfucker is not going to shake my hand, and then like 5 minutes of no, I'm just going to hold my hand here. And all 8 of those minutes, Chase is just.
I'm making sure he sees that I see the hand. I'm looking at the hand, and I'm looking him in the eye, and then I'm going about my business.
One of the most aggressive handshake disses I've ever seen is when a guy that hosted a show paid himself $1,000 or something and paid the New York headliner $50. The guy that came from New York to headline got $50, but the local guy who hosted the show paid himself like $700. And he came over to shake Chase, and it would have had the same effect if you'd just taken your dick out and pissed on him. It was the most uncomfortable. Oh God, I think about it when I jerk off because it was just the most.
You know what makes me mad about it now is I stand by everything I did. I would do it.
You were right to do it, and it was hilarious.
I'd probably go more. But what made me mad is the reason I was doing that was because there were some local comics that were on the show that didn't get paid and didn't get taken care of. And they were all bitching about how they felt they were fucked over in this whole thing. And so I was standing up for them. I was trying to tell this dude, like, that's not how you run shit around here. Like, take care of people. Like, these are, this is our scene. Like, don't fuck people over. And then those same motherfuckers that were crying to me about how they got fucked out of money could not fucking wait to go back and do his show. Like, they forgave him before I did, and he didn't even do anything to me. And I'm like, I got mad at I moved to Seattle about it. I was so fucking mad.
Spineless motherfuckers cost me my best friend. I hope you're fucking happy.
All right, so I'm in high school. This kid, I don't remember what happened. So for some reason, we're talking about stealing. Like, stealing comes up.
Fuck
right?
Yeah, dude, I love stealing. I'll steal anything.
And a mask on my face has freed me up to steal everything this past year. I've had such a good come up. And so
you'll never identify me. Look at that. You could never identify this.
It's not weird to wear gloves and a mask now. Good luck figuring out who the fuck I am. And so
Dillard's is gonna lose some Skrilla, son.
That's right, baby. I'm walking out with the jacket on. Talk about stealing. And one of the kids in the class is 35 years old, right? He's the old guy, and he's got problems. And he says something. He was like, "I never stole anything in my life," right? I don't know why he said it. I don't know how we got to this comment, but that's what he said, right? And I go, fuck, I'm over there. I'm like, yeah, right, fucking whatever. I don't remember what I said exactly, but I definitely let it be known you're full of shit. You stole something, right? And by the way, I remember my thinking at the time. I used to go to I used to be forced to go to church 9 times a week, right? And they always drilled it at home that taking a look at somebody's test and taking an answer, that's stealing. Like, all these little things are stealing. And that was kind of what my mindset was like, no, maybe you didn't fucking rob a bank, you asshole, but you stole something. You didn't make it, right. This far, stealing something. So I say whatever I say, everybody dies laughing. He's embarrassed. He's so embarrassed that now he has to defend his honor. Right?
I've been there, buddy. So I've been there. That's my instinct too. Yeah. Fight, embarrassment. You embarrass me, we gotta fight. That's all there is to it.
He stands up and he goes, bro, I ain't fucking stole nothing in my life. I ain't never stole nothing. If you got a problem with it, And he stood up. I'm sitting down. Josh. I was so cool. I don't know if I've ever been as cool
You
as
don't
I
ever
was in
lose
that
your
moment.
cool though. You don't ever lose your cool.
And so he's doing all this fucking posturing in my face while I'm sitting down, and I just went, bro, don't bow up to me. I've never said bow up in my life. I've never said anything. I said, don't bow up to me. And then the teacher fucking jumped in between us. Was like, whoa, hey, calm down now. And
you could not have looked
and
like
then,
a bigger badass.
yeah, I never left my seat. I was sitting in my desk.
Yeah, dude.
And I made fun of this fucking thief.
Yeah.
And then I taunted him to his face whenever he tried to come get some. And then nothing happened. Nothing happened from it. That's my only like close to fight that I had in school.
So I have a stealing and fight story. There was a day, all right, when I was in Boy Scouts, we used to go to the Walmart in Denham and sell jambalaya plates in the front all day, and they would people drive by and buy jambalaya. And my favorite thing in the world was to just go into Walmart and wander around with my friends, because at 12, you're never out in a store with your friends unsupervised or whatever, you know. And so I was also very, very good at pulling the little piece of plastic just to the side a little bit and sliding whatever cassette I wanted out of the anti-theft device that Walmart had.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I was so good at it. I don't think I ever paid for a cassette I owned. I stole every fucking one I could get my hands on. Because my parents wouldn't buy me the explicit version, so I just steal them. And then Walmart...
Yeah, because the Walmart that we went to in Denham, all the music was edited. They were all... There was no cursing in any of the albums.
Yep,
I
whole store.
Yeah,
then
I have a DMX
stealing...
album. No curse. No cursing in the album.
Rest in power.
Yeah.
Then I had to start stealing from Circuit City. But I was... all right. I was in the Walmart. I was in the Walmart, right?
No Walmart.
And I had just stolen a Pearl Jam cassette. And a Walmart employee grabbed me and was like, no, you're coming with me, you're stealing, and had busted me and was dragging me to the back. But he was like just an employee of a Walmart, and he was dragging a little boy in a Boy Scout uniform through the store by his arm while I'm saying, I don't know who this is. I don't know this person.
Help me. Help.
That was my first move was like, well, they're going to believe me.
That's
and I'm like, stop touching me. I don't know who you are. What is this?
By the way, that's what I was terrified about when that kid came up with the fucking basketball. Was I was scared he was just gonna start screaming, "Who's this fucking guy? Ah!"
He's got his dick out. So this Walmart guy is like dragging me to the back, and I'm screaming that, but like people are looking, but it's Denham, so they're like, oh, they're probably gonna beat the shit out of that kid for stealing or something. Oh well, like nobody cared that he's. Oh, it's not a good story. It's not.
Oh, my bad, brother. No, that's from 9 hour days of fucking working out hard, bro. That's what that's from. That ain't
that pump on, son.
I'm sorry. You podcast people, I yawned right quick. I was very disrespectful.
So I'm being dragged out.
Josh's story.
I am in a Boy Scout uniform, being dragged to the back by just some fucking Walmart shithead. And in the hierarchy of the eyes of regular American patriots, who do you think is higher up? The Eagle Scout or the fucking Walmart employee? Yeah, right?
I know who I'm taking.
So he's dragging me to the back, but nobody's doing anything. And finally, I'm like, all right, well, this isn't working. And my friend said, he's not a cop or anything. And I was like, oh. So I like slapped my arm free from him. And when he went to reach for me again, I just punched him and ran out of the store. Nice. To the front of the parking lot where all of the Boy Scouts have been all day and will continue to be because it's like 2 PM. So I'm like, and I'm just sitting there like, he's not going to fucking come out here. Maybe he won't recognize me because like, he ain't coming out here. And sure enough.
I'll blend in with the other Boy Scouts.
He'll never know it's me. He never came out there. I'd like to think it's because he was a grown man who got punched in the face by a 12-year-old Boy Scout. Then he wasn't going to come out there and be like, look. You know what? Actually, I fell. I'm gonna go. I saw at that same day that happened, while I'm sitting there worried about if this Walmart employee is gonna come tell on me, I see the hottest teacher at our school, Miss Schmidt, get into a wreck right in front, way before your time, I'm sure. She taught algebra.
Okay, I was trying to think.
Her first year teaching was like 98 when I had her. I think she taught algebra. Anyway, 97. Anyway, super, like the hottest teacher. She was like a normal age. You know, when you're in high school and you're like, oh, she's like a person and not an old lady. Even though, like, any teacher that's over 28, you're like, oh, that's grandma. I don't.
Right.
She was like the one that you're like, I hope she fucks students. Like, maybe this is the one that you read about in the paper. But when she got into the wreck right in front of the Walmart, I jumped up. I was like, I'm going to save her fucking life. This is my moment. And I ran out there. And, like, the Boy Scouts ran out. Because we're Boy Scouts. So we fucking run out there to help her out of her car. Without a single thought of, like, this is probably really embarrassing for her. Because this dumb broad can't drive her car. I didn't. But we run out there like I'm going to be the hero and save her life. And I help her off to the side of the road. We move her car for her. The cops come and talk to her. She didn't fuck me at all that day, which was crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, right? Then the following Monday at school, she says in front of the whole class, she thanks me for helping her. And then everybody's like, what? And she was like, oh, yeah, Josh was in front of Walmart with the Boy Scouts selling jambalaya. And, dude, the stock on my dick in high school just dropped, like crashed through the floor as soon as she told everybody I was at Walmart selling jambalaya with the boys. I stood up and was like, but I still got a big dick. I'll fight anybody in this room right now. Come on.
Huge one. Huge. They're trying to kick me out of Boy Scouts, actually, because it's so big. So, you know what I'm saying? She actually wrecked right into my dick. That's what it was. My dick totaled her car.
And she said,
so anyway, I'm going to fuck some puss. I'll be back.
But I'll never forget it, dude, because it still hurts me now, and I almost left it out of the story. It still hurts me now because she said he was there with all the other little Boy Scouts. And I remember going from, like, in my mind, I'm like, she wants to fuck me for saving her life to, oh, I'm a little Boy Scout. I'm like, I don't even care about your stupid class. I'm not passing your dumb class anymore. I don't even care. Stupid. I'm glad your Camry got fucked.
I hope it happens again. I hope they fix it and then you wreck it.
I hope you work at Walmart.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
That was a real realization when you're like, oh, this Walmart employee is not a federal agent. I can just.
That's so funny.
That's just so some funny. Dude. He just
clocks in. Like, he just clocks in every day.
He probably lives like right behind the Walmart. He's not a superhero. You could just not do what he says. And I was a little disappointed though because I didn't hit him hard enough for like I wanted him to fall down like in a just and then, do like the unconscious on the floor and then we step over his body and go back to selling jambalaya.
That's how I thought every punch works. Like that's how I always just I never think of a second one. I always just assume, well, you just hit him once, so you're good, right? I never thought about a second one. Never thought about like you slapping that kid and then he gets up to fight. Like what? No,
I did the thing. Now you stop.
No, you're supposed to vanish like a Grand Theft Auto character. Or whatever. Like, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I haven't looked lately, but. Just put it out there in the universe. If Sean Smith, who I slapped that day, is listening, one of my last mortal enemies is now in the great beyond. So maybe
there is that.
Maybe keep track of that, you sack of shit. You mess with a bull, you get fucked by the hordes.
All right, man. That's a good ending right there. Guys, thank y'all so much for listening. Make sure you fucking smash that like button, that fucking subscribe button. Smash that fucking shit. 5 stars podcast people. Hey, I'm serious about that, though, because we have had a good... I want one a week. I want one 5-star Apple Podcast review. You like it. You do it. You do it genuine. Okay? Matter of fact, you record yourself... You fucking put it on Facebook and Instagram. You tag us. You tag us in it of you smiling and giving us 5 stars and saying this is the best podcast ever. And you better fucking make it count. It's going to look like one of those terrorist videos where they're making them
It's my favorite podcast ever.
Can I see my family again? All right. BucketsofDuckets.com. Bye.